Live from the Conaway Center, the best and only late-night TV show in Chicago, it's Columbia Tonight!
But tonight we have three guests for you all. First, we have the creator and cast of Abduction, a new musical going up at Stage 773 in mid-May. Then we have the hilarious stand-up comedian Clay Hurlbut. And lastly, a special performance from Biggest Mouth alum Amari Simone. Our main story tonight surrounds Summer at Columbia. Summer at Columbia is the school's newly revamped program for high school students. It allows them to live and take classes on campus for 3 weeks. 3 weeks is pretty good. That's longer than most Columbia students last. Yeah. Summer at Columbia, more like bummer at Columbia. Who wants to spend $6,000 on summer school? That's right. It costs $6,000. The program offers students an authentic Columbia College experience. You know, crippling debt. You're never too young to start networking with your various student loan providers. The coolest part of the program is that the kids get to live on campus over the summer. 100 teens living downtown without any parental supervision? What could possibly go wrong? My sincerest condolences to the RAs responsible for those horny little bastards. The program's curriculum is being repurposed from existing college courses. Classes are being restructured and refocused to appeal to high schoolers. For example, drawing for non-majors is now drawing dicks for cool kids. The biggest change from previous iterations of the program is that it now offers college credit. And that's great for the high schoolers, but I personally liked the old program better. They should learn that credits from Columbia have literally no value anywhere else. But the program isn't just classwork. It also includes special excursions around the city. During orientation, RAs take the high schoolers on a scavenger hunt to show them where the best dealers live and where they can toke up without getting caught. And in their final week, they take a tour to see the best of what Chicago has to offer. Places like DePaul, Roosevelt, and Loyola. That's all we have to say on the matter. Let's give it up for our house band, the Smokin' Tones. President Trump held the 139th annual Easter egg roll. When reached for comment, Trump said, "The egg roll was tremendous. I love the Chinese." Same. A second copy of the Declaration of Independence was discovered in England. Thank God. That's exactly what we need. National Treasure 3.
I just really want that to be a movie where they title it The Founding Fathers Are Back, and this time it's personal. It involves George Washington going on a car chase throughout the city against Nicolas Cage. It's really intense.
Produced by Ben Tancredi.
Thank you, yeah.
Starbucks recently unveiled its unicorn Frappuccino, the addicting drink made with pink mango syrup, sour blue drizzle, and just the teенsiest amount of ecstasy.
Sprinkle it on that salt guy, that salt meme.
Bad bit.
Bad bit.
Bad bit. Donald Trump's star on the Walk of Fame was reportedly vandalized for the second time, but they must only report on serious vandalism because there's just no way people aren't openly pissing on it every goddamn day. Uber is hosting a flying car event in Dallas. They hope to make their flying cars cheaper to own than regular cars. But I don't know, Uber promising affordability is like United Airlines promising good customer service. Okay. Trump dropped a $16 million bomb on Afghanistan and still made time to drop this bomb on women. Cute. Adidas caught controversy after sending a marketing email with the subject line, "Congrats, you survived the Boston Marathon." Even more embarrassing, it was a promotion for buy one, get one backpacks. Donald Trump's approval ratings have hit a new all-time low, but he's used to bad ratings. Have you seen The Apprentice?
I haven't.
I actually haven't.
Never knew it was a show
Confession.
until he ran for presidency.
Rip. Netflix announced it's nearing 100 million accounts, but considering how many people mooch off my account, the real number of people using Netflix has to be at least 4 times that number. Obama met with the young leaders at the University of Chicago and answered their questions. Joe Biden had to be repeatedly reminded that "I missed you" is not a question. All right, we have a special performance for you all right now, singing one of their soon-to-be hit tunes. Please put your hands together for the cast of Abduction.
Whenever I'm in a rut with my butt like a nut in the root of a tree, I think of what I've been through and I knew what to do to get back to me. Did a man come to save me? Oh no, Juliet got no Romeo, but I knew to get up and go. Whoa, 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 you gotta pull through and you will see what's around the bend. Pull through and you can write the way your story ends. There's a brain in your head and shoes on your feet, so give the middle finger to your sense of defeat. What you gotta do is pip a pull through. I started working at 10, now and then I remember how tough it was. I worked long hours at the diner and I got real wise, knew there was no Santa Claus. It's a lesson I learned early on, when my hope for the future was gone. Life's no sprint, it's a marathon. Whoa, 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 you gotta pull through and you will be better than before. Pull through and you can walk right through that open door. You have what you need and you know what to do, so keep in mind that it's all in you. What you gotta do is pip a pull through. I never got a handout in my long ass life.
College, the first step to adulthood. While being a college student, you are
learning, experiencing,
Self-managing. Broke.
in college, you can enjoy all that surrounds you.
There's nothing like relishing in your surroundings. Drat.
Go out and have a fun day with friends.
There's so many things to do, and it's even better when I'm hanging with my pals. It's 20.
Oh, is there a student discount?
Affordable textbooks right at your disposal.
Now I can be prepared for my classes and save money.
Scanning the library's copy is the only way I can afford to use the required textbook in my class.
When living in college housing, you need to feel comfortable in your residing space.
I was afraid to go to college and live away from family, but my dorm makes me feel right at home.
I love having my own space to just relax.
With such affordable prices, I don't need to worry about finding a job during my time at college.
I honestly can't even tell you how much student debt I'm in.
Why worry about prices when our specialists have calculated several plans to make everything affordable?
What?
College, the next affordable step towards your future.
What did I just say?
Apply now.
Here to discuss the up-and-coming musical Abduction, debuting at Stage 773 in a few weeks, please welcome creator TJ Piper and cast member Sydney Richards. Oh, wow. Okay. Hi, guys. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. So, TJ, tell us a little bit about Abduction. I hear you wrote it yourself.
I did indeed. I wrote it with my old piano teacher, Becky Toth, and now we're just friends. We wrote a musical together.
Too good now.
Too good for piano lessons. And we wrote it over the summer after I watched a Twilight Zone episode called The Monsters Are Due on Maple Street, and it's about like a small town, and they think aliens are abducting their town. So we wrote this show, and it's I like to say if Hamilton is steak, this is like chocolate cake or like pudding. It's just fun and like silly, and there's not really any meat to it, but it's very goofy and fun and ridiculous. So
good. That's
what
perfect
Abduction
for
is.
773.
Yes.
So how have rehearsals been going? I hear you have talent from Columbia tonight itself. I just saw
We do.
her.
Yes, Emma played the keyboard for the band, and she is playing B in our show.
Sweet.
And yeah, rehearsals been going great.
Cool. So Sydney, what's it like to be in the original cast of a show that's never been done before versus like one that already has?
Yeah, it's really interesting. You have to be a lot more flexible because there will be like line changes at any moment at any rehearsal. You just have to like be able to adapt to being able to memorize new lines and then change things, cut things out, add things in, and same thing with the choreography. And the music too. Like, yeah, just being adaptable.
Nice. Yeah, that seems interesting. I would not be able to do that. Nope. So tell us a little bit about where, when, how. Let's promote this thing. Let's get people going.
It is May 18th to the 27th at Stage 773, which is right off the Belmont Red Line. Tickets, there's a student discount rate if you have a student ID, and so that would be Thursday, Friday, and Saturday shows for those 2 weekends.
Oh, awesome. Well, we hope to see everybody there. We do have a clip of your rehearsal process, so let's take a look at that.
Get by.
TJ and Sydney of Abduction, everybody. When we come back, we have comedian Clay Hurlbut. Stay tuned.
Okay, so the scene will start. You'll say your line the same way you do every day. Alex will say their line, and we'll continue with the scene. Sound good?
All right, sounds pretty simple. Can't be too hard.
Exactly. Thank you so much for helping us out here.
Oh, no problem.
All right. Okay, camera rolling, audio rolling.
Scene 1, take 1.
Action.
Hey, can I sign my friend in here?
Yeah, have you been here before?
Cut. Okay. Relax, just say the line like you would any other day.
Sure, you got it.
Cool. Okay. Camera rolling, audio rolling.
Scene 1, take 2.
Action.
Hey, can I sign my friend in here?
Have you been here before?
Cut. Okay, you literally say this every day. Have you been here before? Simple as that.
Sure, you got it. Sorry, I got it this time.
Camera rolling, audio rolling.
Scene 1, take 3.
Action.
Hey, can I sign my friend in here?
What's my line?
Cut! Okay, I don't understand why you're struggling with this. You literally say the exact same.
Hey, can I sign my friend into room 1303?
Oh, no problem. Have you guys been here before?
What's up? How's it? Give it up for your host. She's doing a wonderful job. Give it up for your host, yes. It's weird I'm here because I'm graduating in 2 weeks, and when I started school here, I never wanted to be a comedian. I never even thought about it. I've changed a lot since I started school here. When I started school here, I promise you, I wore a suit every single day. It's a true story. I had short hair. It was clean. Like I looked like a blonde JFK. And I've changed a lot. And people are like, "Well, Clay, what caused you to change so much in college?" And the thing I tell my parents is, it was very organic. It just happened over a long period of time. I just changed who I am. But if I'm being real, drugs. That's what I did. Did a lot of drugs. And I don't do drugs anymore because I'm too goofy. Like when I do drugs, I already don't care a lot. So if I do drugs, I really don't care a lot. Like if I play basketball high with my friends, they pass me the ball and I'd be like, you know what? I don't even. This is it's just a silly ball in a game. I don't I don't do drugs anymore. I'm clean and I still think like somebody who sort of does drugs. I think about weird things all the time. Do you guys ever wonder if old people get LGBTQ and the LTE 4G data mixed up on their phone? I think about these weird things a lot. I just have this image of mine of this stereotypical old dude. He's like, LTE 4G. Damn, they're pushing the gay agenda on me again. I don't understand it. There's no reason to not like gay people. It's I don't eat strawberry ice cream, but if I see somebody with a scoop of strawberry ice cream, I don't smack the cone out of their hand and vote the rights away. You know what I mean? It just doesn't make sense. I don't understand it. It's especially the way they would talk about it. When it was becoming illegal, they were like, "Oh, well, we're gonna let men marry men now. What's next? Are we gonna let men marry dogs?" It's yeah, because that's logical. That's if I go over to your house and I see somebody else get a glass of water. I'm like, "Oh, that's nice. I'm also thirsty. Could I have a glass of water?" And you're like, "Oh, water? What, are you just gonna start shooting heroin now?" It's ridiculous. They're the same. Everybody's the same. That's what I've learned. Pretty much everywhere you go, everybody's the same. I know that. I grew up with gay friends. It was just little differences you could tell. One of my friends, I could tell he was gay when we were 7. So I'm riding a unicycle. He's a little different. He's a little you can just tell sometimes. I don't know. I was on my way over here with my buddy, and this is a gorgeous girl on the sidewalk, and I didn't say anything because I got manners and stuff. But I made the comment. I was like, "Wow, she's really beautiful. She had these nice eyes." He's like, "Yeah, she's cute, but she's not my type." It's like, what the fuck is a type? I don't understand all this type stuff. Like, one of my friends is like, white dude, he's like, Clay, you know, I'm not really into black girls. I was like, really? So if Beyonce came up to you and was like, hey, you want to fuck? You'd be like, no? He's like, well, I guess I would. Okay, well, you don't got a type then. You got circumstances. That's all we all got, circumstances. Like, I'm into blonde girls. I'm also into all girls. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have a favorite drink in mind if I go to somebody's house, but like, I'm not gonna not have a drink because you don't have a strawberry martini. You know what I mean? Get out of here with that type stuff. My favorite song, they go, I don't got no type. The song's called No Type. It's confusing though, because right after they go, I don't got no type, they go, bad bitches is the only thing that I like. And like, I don't go to Stanford, but I'm pretty sure bad bitches is a type. I'm pretty sure that's exactly what that is. But that's why I learned with music. Like, you just never think too much about the music you like. Like, I like the Beatles, and my favorite Beatles song is All You Need Is Love. Y'all know the song? They go, all you need is love. Well, I'm also single and lonely, so I hear that. I'm like, damn. That's some cold shit. Like, all you need is love. Like, the Beatles are telling me all I need is what I don't got. Like, I would never do that. I would never go to, like, a poor country where people are starving and go, all you need is food. Because that's rude, but the Beatles, they could get away with it because they had good music. Like, you guys know the song Sweet Caroline? Yes. No song is better when you're drunk, right? But I started doing the research with the song, and I learned that Neil Diamond wrote this song when he was 30. And he wrote it about Caroline Kennedy when she was 10. Yeah. There's a point in the song where Neil Diamond goes, touching me, touching you. It's like, who you touching, Neil Diamond? She's 10 years old. Yeah. But it's a good song. I guess what I'm saying is I like Woody Allen movies. That's all the time I got. Y'all been great. Thank you.
Wow. I almost didn't recognize you, Clay. I thought you were Farrah Fawcett backstage, but that's okay.
I do look like she had a baby with the fat kid from The Sandlot. So.
Oh my
God.
God.
I rolled it.
Oh my God. Well, okay, anyway, so you're a stand-up comedian now, clearly.
That's true, yeah.
But you did start out as a journalism major, I found out. So how did you get into comedy from that?
Well, you know, when I started at Columbia, my dream, believe it or not, was to be Oprah.
Oh.
Yeah. That's what I want to do with my life. And I thought I was going to be a journalist and like be on 60 Minutes on the weekend, host a talk show during the day.
Only on the weekends.
Yeah. And then I went to journalism class the first day, and they were like, you got to cite your sources. I was like, yeah, it's not for me.
Fake news was your thing.
I was fake news before fake news.
You were fake news before fake news.
Yeah, this is alt-right people. They've been copycats in the bad ways.
Oh my gosh. So who are your inspirations, I guess, besides Oprah?
I liked, so I didn't watch comedy growing up, but once I started watching comedy, so now my inspirations, I would say, are Dave Chappelle and Chris Rock and the greatest artist of all time, Kanye West.
Amazing.
That's right, I said it.
To the king. So you have a show at the Laugh Factory. Want to talk a little about that?
Yeah. It's called The Young Hustle Show. Some people are calling it the greatest stand-up show of all time.
Wow.
Now, I'm pretty moderate, so... moderate, I should have said modest. It's a good show. Y'all should see it. I think our next show is May 21st. It's going to be pretty dope. I'm allowed to say that on camera. Pretty dope. Yeah. It's going to be... it's going to be hot. Like, it's a good show. Our last show, we had a dude from Comedy Central headline. We had somebody from Conan drop in. Our next show, we got somebody from big comedian from LA, surprise guest. So it's gonna be out. So if y'all like stand up, and we got a nice $5 student discount.
Ooh. All right, May 21st. Check that out. So my last thing here, I hear you're into conspiracies through the little line in back.
Okay, here's the thing. I used to be like, they're all looking at me like he's crazy. All right. I used to be big into conspiracies, and then I like looked around at other conspiracy theorists, and I was like, yeah, I gotta get out of here. This is a rough crowd. But I will say this: I'm not into conspiracies anymore. But like, I think Stevie Wonder can see.
What?
Dude, this is something I think. I was like everybody else at first. Like I was like. One of my friends told me, he's like, Clay, I don't know if you know this is this theory on the deep web that, you know, Stevie's taking a peekaboo every now and then. And I was like, come on, get out of here. Of course Stevie Wonder can't see, right? But I listen to Stevie Wonder music, and this one Stevie Wonder song, Isn't She Lovely? He goes, isn't she pretty? I was like, hold on a minute. How do you know she's pretty, Stevie? Is this because you can see? I got a lot of questions about this, so... Because I don't feel like that's how a blind guy would sing the song. I feel like a blind guy would be like, is she pretty? All right, that's not it though. If that was it, I'd be like, all right, he probably can't see at that point. But then I saw this video on YouTube. You guys can look it up. Stevie's doing a gig at the White House with Paul McCartney, back when people used to want to go to the White House, you know. And Paul McCartney like knocks over the mic stand, and it's like falling, and like out of midair, just Stevie Wonder, just like Mr. Miyagi. So I called my mom. I was like,
I called my mom.
Mom, I think Stevie Wonder can see. And
What'd she say?
She's like, Clay, you're being ridiculous. She did the thing everybody does. She's like, oh, he's blind, so he has amazing hearing. First of all, have you ever heard him hear before? How do you come up? That's a real interesting distinction to make. And then the other thing, it was at a concert, like it was loud, right? All right, I know y'all think this is crazy. You're like, oh, this guy's nuts, the hippie surfer, whatever. Think about this, people. This is where the point I won't move off of. All the women Stevie Wonder has been with look the same. Do you understand that? All the women Stevie Wonder's been with look the same. What kind of a fucking blind guy has a type? I'm buying it.
Oh my gosh. Give it up for Clay Hurlbut, everyone. Up next, we have the amazing Amari Simone right after this.
I'm Kevin Handsome. I'm a super nice guy, but I can't kick it with the losers in my class because I'm too intellectual. That over there, that's Venus. She's hot, she's rebellious, she's everything. All she's missing is a greasy white boy. That's where I come in.
Kevin, who are you talking to?
Shh.
You're such a perfect manic pixie dream girl. What's the one thing that's wrong with you that I can grossly over-romanticize?
Well, I have crippling anxiety.
That's hot. I love that you're smoking a cigar. It reminds me that you're sad enough not to care about your body, but you still remain attractive.
Thanks. It's like a simile. The cigar is like my life. It's wasting away.
Sick. So, wanna not die a virgin?
Yes. I'm so glad that I finally found someone to break this abstract social construct with. And we won't tie feelings to it because I'm not like other girls.
Oh, yes.
Are you ready to cut class so we can make out at the 9/11 memorial?
Yes. And it will completely surprise the audience when you fall off the fire escape and die tragically, just as your love starts to cure my crippling anxiety.
Oh, shit!
Oh, you're so beautiful when you swear. It reminds me how unconventional yet completely down to earth.
Another fucking John Green movie. In theaters this November.
Our final guest tonight is a neo-soul queen who shut down the house at Columbia's Biggest Mouth concert. Please welcome Amari Simone! Hey girl, sorry I got caught. I didn't stand up. So, how are you? Doing good?
I'm great, how are you?
Backstage treating you well?
Yeah, the weather sucks today though. It was like really cute yesterday, and I was like, it was like so hot, my pits were sweating like crazy.
God.
Now it's cold.
None of that, but none of that back in the Columbia Tonight backstage.
Anyway.
So, how did you start out in music? I hear you perform all over the country, so that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, I just started performing like last summer. I went back home to New York. I'm from Brooklyn, New York.
Ooh.
And I've been
East side.
performing since then, and I made sure to do like a whole bunch of shows across New York, and then I went to LA and did like one show.
Oh, wow.
I started music since I was like a kid. Like I would wake up everybody in my grandma's house in Oakland, California, and I would just like sing this Gap commercial song. I would wake up everybody and be like, yo, wake up. Like, listen to me. So that's I've been doing music since I was a baby.
Aww,
yeah.
There you go. So how would you describe your sound?
I would describe my sound as like really eclectic neo-soul. I wouldn't say it's like head-on neo-soul, but neo-soul is basically like a subgenre of R&B. So yeah, I would say like an eclectic neo-soul with some jazz hints, maybe a little pop. I try to include everything that really inspires me, any genre. Really.
Nice. Well, that'll be fun to watch. So you're self-managed, which is super impressive. Are you in any other groups too?
Yeah, I actually just dropped an EP with my through my group, The Injured Party, and it dropped through a blog. We premiered it through a blog called These Days News. It's a Chicago music blog, so I hope you guys can look at it when you have the time. Yeah.
Yeah. Check out The Injured Party. I'm sure it's on SoundCloud.
Yeah. It's on our SoundCloud. Yeah.
Good.
Thank you.
So, where can we see you perform the near future? Or are you going to drop any new music?
Of course. I'm doing this for real, guys. This is not like a hobby. But thanks, thank you. I'm actually performing in Manifest with my group. We'll probably be performing like twice throughout the day. So if you see me running, just know like I'm running between two shows. But yeah, please come through. It's gonna be on Columbia campus, and yeah, like I got some new music. I actually have a video for Colors. It's one of my songs on Glass Windows EP. So yeah.
Cool. All right, so that comes out. Check that out, guys.
Check it out, y'all.
So I do have. You're gonna perform for us tonight.
Yep,
yes?
of course.
So I do have your album artwork.
Oh, it looks so cute.
Ready.
Can I take it?
Yeah, of course you can take it.
I want it. It
Of course you
looks
can
so
take
cute.
it. Yes. So while you're getting ready. So here to perform her song Break of Mind from her EP Glass Windows. Give it up for Amari Simone.
Thank you. Hi everybody. So this song is called Break of Mind. Cross my path and have me trying to figure out your energies and what would come for risking love. I ain't never met no one like you before. you intrigue my mind and touch my soul, and I can forget our spiritual connections. Our conversations damn near be life lessons. Fuck all the rest, you are more than worth it. Oh, come fuck with a real queen. You must be special, 'cause I'm usually about my greens, and I'm not into no games. That shit before them games, but sure just so damn different that all I really see is grind, harder, let's fly in, rising love, love. You so damn fine, and you really grasp my eye, got me thinking about our future, and how I say I do be trying not to miss you. This woman hate, is this the real issue? Had to dodge so many fucking missiles. The fourth time I was hella wishful. Now I'm up cloud 35 feeling blissful. Incredible that I get to kiss you. Remember all them boys who tried to diss me? Now they text my cell phone saying that they miss me. Statistically, I was supposed to lose. Now graduate school, I was never too cool to beat the odds, 'cause I ain't no fool. Got nothing to prove to this world. All I gotta say is, yes. All I gotta say is, grind harder, let's fly and rise in love, love. You so damn fly, and you really grab my eye, got me thinking about our future. Now I say I do, Thank you.